Good afternoon to you all. How's everybody doing? DRBMiller here. Another misty day over here in London suburbs. Hope you are all healthy, safe and well, playing your favourite games on all platforms, I should say on any of the platforms. Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Stadia and Android all included. We were to be continuing with our Red Dead 2 adventure. You will know that I began with the stream as I received some notifications from Microsoft about its kind of presence disappearing from Xbox Game Pass, which was really a huge surprise to everyone. I just yesterday researched it on the internet and there were lots of frosty responses to that from the gaming community, because everyone expected, just like myself, for the game, which is as vast and as massive as Red Dead is, to be present there until Christmas, 6 months at least, in order for everyone to get through it. And that was not the case. In fact, it was much shorter than the other prime game, which is GTA 5, and for whatever reason they decided to cut it short. And I really don't think this is particularly good. I really personally wanted to get through a bit more of the content, and let's face the fact, not everyone does have 24 hours a day to be able to hammer a game, and people will spend maybe 2 or 3 hours a day in order to get through some of the content, and with that kind of open world and the quality story and everything else, you'll require a few hundred hours. So therefore we were cut short. I think I've gone through about 16-17% of the story missions and about 20% of the overall completion. In fact, I really did try to complete as many as possible of those side quests and strange encounters and all this, because frequently if you're going through the wild there could be missed on, and then if you're not doing them you will not be getting the scores and the rewards. So it's very important that when you come across somebody you immediately engage with whatever task they're providing you with. And therefore we are going to be having a break from Red Dead. Indeed, Red Dead is going to be coming back here once I purchase it on Xbox, and I want to have the Prime Edition, the Ultimate Edition as they call it, the special edition of the best kind, because it does have everything that we really need. Not all of that content was accessible through Xbox Game Pass, I must stress, which is unlike some of the Microsoft exclusives and proprietary games. So therefore we were doing everything we could, and certainly had plenty of fun. I found the game to be absolutely amazing, and on the second run it was feeling a lot better, and I really kind of was gelling in with the world, managed to really master the in-game mechanics, and felt very much a part of that world out there in the Wild West, and became an active participant. And that's exactly what the developer Rockstar Games wanted us to be. So it's really absolutely top notch. On the other hand, outside of my broadcasts, I have been also engaging some other wonderful little games, and I've been playing Nightcall, and I've highly recommended the game to everyone because it does give you a perfect picture of present-day France through a very interesting film noir, serial killer stroke, hard-boiled fiction type of story of a taxi driver who is being accidentally immersed in a very, very grisly selection of murders, and therefore he has to prove his innocence, and needs to cooperate with the police. And you get to know all about Paris of today as well as France, as you are driving lots of different passengers. It's a very, very simple game on the audiovisual front, but it's beautifully written. You get a wonderful, wonderful dialogue coming at all times. All of it is based on your communication with various passengers. And really, I loved it. I've heard quite a lot about it in advance of my actual gameplay. I did watch some trailers and announcements a little while back before it got to the position it has on Xbox Game Pass, and really it is better than what is said, and really absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it from the very beginning. Highly recommend to everyone. It's not really going to be occupying much of your hard drive space, so download and crack on with that Parisian serial killer thriller. the other game I finished, completed already last night, to my great surprise, and appeared to be fairly short, or shortish, I should say, is Man of Maiden. It's the part of that dark anthology, and I think we are going to be getting, is it the New Hope? The game that's coming out in a couple of months, also done by the same developer, whilst the one I completed has been around already for about a year, released last summer. And it's a very, very good game, a real sort of survival stroke horror type of environment. You get in there with, I think it's 5 friends who are setting out on a diving expedition, and they discover all sorts of things that they could not even dream of. Supernatural occurrences and very strange, weird, deadly ship from the Second World War with very bizarre happenings on the lower deck, and you really have to survive in there. So yeah, you play the game, and depending on what choices you make, you will survive with the full team of 5, or indeed you will be losing some of the members, which was the case for me. I've lost 2 members towards the end, and I'm not exactly sure what else I could have done, but I believe it was probably to do with the way I fought the hallucinations that were induced by that kind of green fog mist that was occurring in some parts of the ship. It's extremely scary, so if you are playing it, do not do it late at night with your sort of speakers or your headset with full blast, because you will be feeling quite rattled. The atmosphere is second to none, and because it's happening inside of a ship, the audio effects are really very remarkable, so you will really be feeling very scared and very much like you were one of those characters. They also give you an option to play it by yourself, play it in co-op, or do it as Cinema Night. And Cinema Night means that you play all the characters, but you have to be changing your controller with the friends who are sort of doing it together with you, and that seems really fair and square. And I've done it as a kind of solo adventure. The next time around I'll try to rope somebody else in to do it together with me. Let's see what outcome you're going to be getting. Curious to see whether there's going to be also a different content. It is very likely. It's a game that resembles those we adore and admire from Quantic Dream Studios, Detroit and Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain and what was the other one? Fahrenheit. All these games are absolutely wonderful and providing us with the same sort of concept, which is based on your decision making. So if you make a decision, you need to stick to it, and then you'll obviously have to bear the consequence. Really a very good game. I was a bit short, and I was surprised with its length, expecting it to be I guess developed a bit more in terms of the actual story, and therefore it's similar to their previous game that was very, very successful, released about 5 years ago. You can access it on PlayStation Now services, available for instant streaming and access 24/7 if you're a subscriber. And overall experience was very, very positive. I'm not really a huge fan of horror overall, be it in film, television series, or video gaming. But those games and those entities that excel with some innovations and a very good story and maybe some effects, and in video gaming, what's important is the way you will be feeling yourself towards the characters, how you are going to be identifying with the pain, the suffering, the anxiety and fear. These are the factors that are absolutely quintessential in any of those games. If you feel nothing towards the characters, then it'll be very, very boring, and there'll be very few effects on you as you're getting through it. Well, I mean, you might be scared sometimes, with the noise and the music and the sounds and all that, but you need to be really feeling for the guys out there. And certainly the games I played recently had plenty of that. One of those is the game which we are going to be streaming today, Plague Tale Innocence, and we've gone through 3 separate broadcasts. We've gone quite far with the game. We're already on chapter 8 to 9, I think. There's 17 chapters. The game is very enjoyable. It's similar to the other ones, highly atmospheric, plenty of open areas for us to explore. And what I particularly like about it is it's very similar to the stealthy gameplay of Splinter Cell or Ghost Recon, or the games where you really have to be hiding and concealing your presence rather than attacking the enemy, because the enemy is very strong, you're very weak, but you are actually very smart, very brainy, very wise, and all you do there will be making those deadly enemies suffer quite a bit. So this is what we did already for a little while, and we managed to survive all the challenges. I mean, there were a few deaths in there, but this is reasonable and more to be expected, because when you're doing a survival game for the first time, there will be some serious challenges from time to time, and that's all right and proper. So you will know, I'll just very quickly recap that in this story, which takes place in medieval France, we have a brother and a sister. They're from a noble family, and Hugo and Annelie, I think. And we have them losing their parents suddenly due to Inquisition and the occurrence of plague. So in France of that period, we have several challenges, major threats happening, and presenting a serious problem to all inhabitants, inclusive of commoners as well as the nobility. And they were really surprised that, first of all, they discovered some dark forces operating in the woods. On their return to the castle was attacked by the Inquisition, and her parents were murdered, together with all the other staff and workers in the settlement. They got away, and they've been sort of fleeing the Inquisition right from the beginning. In addition to that, they have been seriously threatened by the plague. So it's the combination of the two that we've got to be evading, and we'll try really to survive for as long as possible. We'll explore the story, and we'll crack on with some wonderful gameplay. Before we do that, I just want to say that now is the right time to connect with Xbox Game Pass and PS Now services. I had some news overnight related to Destiny. We have had a positive confirmation that the Beyond Light DLC is going to be fully included on Xbox Game Pass. So as it comes out on the 10th of November, we'll be able to crack on at literally 0 hours. And that's wonderful. On the other hand, I was also surprised to discover that Xbox Project S rather than X is going to be released on the 10th of November, which means on the day where Destiny 2 Beyond Light is coming out as well. So I'm wondering whether some of those sets will be like special editions or tied in with the Destiny release. Very, very curious to see whether they struck a deal which presently is still under the wraps. It's very likely, because we hear nothing from Bungie in response to all the questions, so there may be some major surprise coming out. It was really a very big surprise for me to hear that, in addition to the fact that they were giving the game away for free for quite a while, now they've gone to Xbox Game Pass, and that all the content is going to be fully included, the seasonal content and the DLC, so everything is going to be there. So think about it, lots of people have invested in Destiny, and they would have paid maybe a few $100s already in order to get the full content, and it is going to be available on a flat subscription fee. So that's really absolutely terrific. Very good for me, because I have everything on my PlayStation. I don't have all the DLCs on my Xbox, and I'll be able to access all the content. Also, the question is whether Destiny is like to be like Halo, and it will remain present on the server indefinitely. I'm not sure about it. I've heard no news, and there's been no dates given, but I'll certainly pay a lot of attention to anything coming out of Bungie, because I want to make sure that I can use the service as much as possible. Game Pass is giving you a wonderful opportunity to try out lots of different games. They are of various durations and sizes, and considering that you have the games of Red Dead, Fallout, and Destiny magnitude, you always have to have that as your major game that you are obviously tackling, because they try half a dozen other ones which are not that big in size, do not require that degree of attention. And there's quite a variety to choose from the old style arcade games and platformers to some wonderful adventure stories, and there's literally something for everyone. In addition to that, they began to rotate all the games quite quickly, so you need to keep an eye out on what's coming, what's going, what you're gonna do first. Maybe keep a brief diary, and definitely considering they've been introducing up to 4 games per week, it's quite hard to keep track of all that is indeed coming our way. And I've downloaded 75 games, and I'm cracking on with as much as I can. Happy with the results so far, because I got a bit annoyed a few months ago thinking I'm doing Destiny streams and I'm doing nothing else, and therefore I'm paying for the subscriptions and actually not trying out all the niceties that are on offer. So obviously changed that. I've gone to some different schedule in here on my channel, for which I'm also providing a bit of variety, and also I'm playing some games outside of my broadcasting hour, which is what I've not done for about 2 years. And it's been a challenging period. It's been certainly a very rewarding and interesting experience, and I've got to say that when I don't have my community fully on board, and that's been the case during the last couple of weeks as we resumed, I don't really have the same sort of experience, because gaming here on the channel is all about our community and connectivity, interactivity, talking about various things, gaming or other matters related, and that is what is presently absent. So I need to work out what to do to bring my community back. I think my assumption is it's all to do with Destiny. If I was to be streaming Destiny again, Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 every single day for a certain number of hours, we would have everybody popping in immediately. It's interesting how the gaming community works. I think in the old days you've had dedicated fans of Halo or any other franchise like Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect, but overall people were really inclined towards variety streams, and not variety streams. They were like variety gamers. They tried different games on different platforms. This was like a very, very well embedded type of gamer behavior. But things have changed, and that is to do with games like Fallout and Destiny and Red Dead, because these games are massive and they require a lot of time, attention, diligence, and everything else, which includes you get into the seasonal content, connect with your friends, and therefore you will get lots of people who are not trying out other games. So there's a difference between those who are watching streams or just doing their own games and people who are not engaging with Twitch and just collecting and playing. So there's quite a variety out there, but I think in terms of the channels I did see that the division is quite great, and principally people are always watching their streamers because they like the presenter, first of all, and secondly because they really want to be watching a particular game and they'll stick to that game. So all the big AAA blockbusters, The Division, Assassin's Creed, Anthem, Dragon Age, the legendary ones, you will always get people wanting to watch these channels and making sure that that's just the kind of prime area of activity. I find that to be a bit overbearing on me. Obviously I can do Destiny for a couple of hours a day and then do other things, but we'll play it by ear, we'll see how things go. And also I need to say to all of my Destiny community members, Destiny 2, once it gets its presence on Xbox Game Pass, it's going to be here every single day. We may not do it for 4 or 5 hours, but certainly for 90 minutes it will be okay to get through a selection of Gambit matches or any other seasonal activity, and we'll try to bring our friends back in. On the other hand, there may be also lengthier sessions if our community becomes as busy as it once was. So let's wait and see. Don't forget, Beyond Light is out on 10th of November, that's like 2 months away from us, and on the same day the new Xbox console, the kind of cheaper version, is going to be coming out. The price has been confirmed, and that is £250 in the UK, and that Xbox Project S is going to be significantly smaller. It's like a miniature of the X model. It looks similar to what we've seen with the previous generation Xbox One S. The same sort of design. It's just that unlike with the present model, we are not going to be placing it flat. It's going to be erected. It will look a bit like a miniature version of a desktop. And I'm very excited about this. I want to see also how Destiny is to fit in. So let's all wait and see, and let's bring Destiny back to our channel. But today, this is going to be no Destiny, and what we'll do is our wonderful Plague Tale. I really could not wait for this moment to arise. I've got to say, I really feel for these characters. I felt the activity was absolutely engrossing, and I find myself to be really fully immersed in everything. Therefore, I just literally couldn't wait for this moment to arrive. We need to be evading Inquisition. These guys are everywhere, and so now we have to be careful and find out where know where to go next.
Careful.
Go on,
It's
get moving.
Lucas.
The cart should be arriving soon with fresh supplies. They'll take you to the Inquisition Bastion in town.
What are you going to do to me? Do you have any Deverantis left? No. We'll make some. Quick.
So we need to follow her. She's our companion. Where are we to go? I forgot now.
Fire.
Okay. No, I forgot about all the controls because I've been doing Red Dead. It's a bit silly. Oh, we get there. So we have Ignifier, Lights Embers. We have also Deverantis, and it's particularly useful if you're facing anyone with a helmet. And then we have also Sonum, which is silently eliminating enemies posted in deep sleep. But I think Ignifier is the one that we will need. So let us see. There's another potion in here, which we can pick up. And another. We need to hide. I think we probably need to use this one. Yeah, so we need to craft some of these. So we got one of these. It's very important to hit the enemy with it correctly, so it's been hitting the head. Okay, and now we need to swing it to the rocks.
Who did that? Right. Where are you, you bastard? So that's where you were hiding.
Ah, that's too bad, really. I didn't have any rocks. Should have paid attention. Should have seen it, just one rock left. We need a bit more than one rock.
Go on, get moving.
What are you going to do to me? Careful. It's Lucas. Stay here. I'll wait for you.
They'll take you to the Inquisition Bastion in town.
Amicia, do you have any Deverantis left? No. We'll make some. Quick.
Rocks nil. That's definitely no good.
Fire.
Because I need some rocks with this. Fabric. Okay. It's very similar to Assassin's Creed, really. It's in-game mechanics. Say 3 times more. Let's do, okay. So we need to use most of this. Okay.
What was that? Hang on. Did someone just...
I'm so glad to see you again.
Successful.
Hey, you look well.
Yes, I was in a cage. Then there was a huge explosion. Boom! And then we went to Melly's house. She said lots of bad words.
I heard that.
Take that auto mode. And then we'll take a screenshot, I think. Let's see.
And what about you, Lucas? How are you? Can we talk while we run, or we can sit down with some wine and some roast chicken and wait for them to come and kill us? What do you reckon?
You're right. Let's get going. The chateau shouldn't be far now.
Let's go. Come on. It's not far to the aqueduct.
Seems like you've been through some tough times.
You don't say. You forgot to tell us about the Inquisition.
You wouldn't have accepted the deal.
The one where your friends are rich.
We'll sort it out.
Tell my brother that.
Well, we've got everything there. So we're ready for anyone. I can really feel that rain. I really can.
What's all this?
An accident?
An Inquisition cart.
The rats.
There must be things we can salvage from inside. I don't see how we can get past.
Oh, Amicia, I have something for you. It's a byproduct of ignifer, luminosa. You throw it into a pile of rats and... Anyway, you'll see. Here, take it. Saltpeter, alcohol and leather. Mix them together.
All right.
Very nice.
Throw it at the rats.
Mental solve what is going on. What's the reason for this now? I don't understand. Why can't I? It's not allowing me to do that. Too full. That's crazy. Nothing in there.
Don't move. I'll be right back.
Yes.
So what does this mean? Innocence full. So what do I need to do? Oh, I see. So now I can do it. Well, no, I can't do it. Why? 10 of these. Upgrades, crafting. Doesn't seem to work, so what do we need to do? What do we need to do? Come on, anyone knows? Maybe it's a glitch. Because now suddenly she is, why can't I crash?
It's alright, you can come.
Alright.
Stay here, I'll be quick.
I won't move.
Anything else that can target in there? This card is gone. Any sticks anywhere? Nothing? What do we do? Honestly, I don't know.
Boom! Luminous.
My eyes sting.
It completely destroyed them.
So that was the thing.
Lucas, the cart's packed full of alchemical material.
Makes sense. The Inquisition. They couldn't have got as far as the Nuclear without reading the alchemical writings. I don't know what they're up to. But whatever it is, these carts will be useful.
Right, so I think we are going to be able to do some upgrades in here, or not? None. So Luminosa will help us with the rats by the looks of it. Ah, that's ridiculous, I can't do a thing. Should be able to upgrade. Need some extra materials by the looks of it. Okay, so that's pretty. We'll take a screenshot of this as well. Really like it. There we are. There we are. Nothing else for us to collect. What's this? Some pizza. What can I do now? Yeah. Nope, nothing. So.
Right.
That's good. Very well.
So Lucas is there as well. Okay.
The Yaki dock. We're nearly there.
Finally. We're going to find out at last.
Well, it's not over yet. Let's not forget.
Climb up. I'll help you.
Yes.
Boys.
Let's go up the Yaki dock.
Hugo, it's aqueduct.
Oh, aqueduct. Aqueduct.
Aqueducts.
Melly, where's your brother?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Oh. Who's done? Any rocks anywhere? Oh, there's something in there. Okay. Ah, well, that resolves the problem. Guess we need to hit this ladder.
Whoa.
Comes that.
Well spotted. Come on, get up there.
Uh-huh.
Everyone needs to go up there. Right. Excuse me.
What? Is that it? There's nothing here. Lucas, don't tell me we've done all this for nothing.
No. Laurentius was smarter than that. It's an alchemist's trick. Gold is born from lead.
Okay, let's see.
The door shall only reveal itself to the one who has the key. Something like that.
I prefer use your eyes before using your mouth. Who's going first?
Nice one.
We are.
Amicia?
Come on then. We've come this far. That's my girl.
She doesn't want to crouch anymore. What's going on?
Wait here.
I'll wait for you.
The coast is clear.
I'm following.
That's pretty good. I think she should be able to crouch. She's not crouching. I don't know why. To go to the main menu to make sure that we reload the game, because otherwise we won't be able to progress. Chapter 7. The path before us, the Inquisition, paid the English garrison a ransom to get to Hugo and Amicia. Luckily Amicia and the boy managed to escape the camp with the unexpected help of two young raiders they met earlier, Melly and her brother Arthur. He stayed behind to create a diversion. So, let's hope it will work.
What? Is that it? There's nothing here. Lucas, don't tell me we've done all this for nothing.
No. Laurentius was smarter than that. It's an alchemist's trick. Gold is born from lead. The door shall only reveal itself to the one who has the key. Something like that.
I prefer use your eyes before using your mouth. Who's going first?
Nice one. Amicia?
Come on then. We've come this far. That's my girl. Don't move. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
I don't know what's going on. I have to double check this. I don't know what's going on. I apologize, Peter. My controller's not responding to the commands. I don't know what's happening, it's glitched. I doesn't want to work properly, so... What's glitched is my brain.
Right. That's good.
Coming.
I kept using a wrong command, so there you go. Well, you know, different games will have different controls, and this is just one of those. I kept using the command that I've used for Red Dead, and it doesn't seem to work here, so... This is the explanation.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wonderful, beautiful. They're all enjoying the scenery,
bad.
and so
Is that the sea?
no, it's water that's collected underground. Hey, there's a pontoon.
People used to use this place. We're on the right track.
path before us. We need to enable this pontoon, of course.
Well done.
Succeeded.
A reaction ferry.
A what?
A boat that's propelled by a rope. You pull it by hand.
Could you help me with this? All right. This place is incredible. Yeah, it's not bad. Shame we don't have any wine and cheese. It would have been lovely. Could you lend a hand? Yep. Help me with this, will you? Works for me.
So what do I need to do?
Could you help me with
Pressing
this?
fast.
No problem. It won't work by itself. Go across with Hugo. We'll come afterwards. Are you sure? Yeah. There's only enough room for two anyway.
It's ridiculous. It's gone back.
I can't do it alone. Would you give me a little help? Yep.
What's in there? So there is something. Leather.
Over to you, Melly. Lucas, come and help instead of sleeping.
Yes.
The water's green.
Oh, that's because there are a lot of things living in it.
They must be very cold.
Once, Father took us to the lake at Tuve, and I slipped and fell in the water. It was so cold, it made me cry.
I would have cried too.
Your boat awaits.
Shall I get in?
Yes, Hugo, get in. I hope they can swim. Hold on tight. There you go.
Another nice photograph for our collection.
Whoa! I can't see any fish.
Oh, that's because of the monster.
What? A monster?
Of course. The underground lakes are magical. Huge, ancient monsters hide in their depths. And watch out. They're
This is really pretty cool.
very hungry.
No, they're not. And if there were monsters, we'd see some big bubbles.
You got me.
Mummy used to say that monsters are just those things to...
Just those things to which we have never given a name. She told me that too.
I would quite like to see a monster, actually.
Right, this is where we get off.
Oh, it was too quick.
I know, but it's someone else's turn now.
There are no monsters here, but there might be a whale.
A whale is big, you know.
Yes, but a little one.
Why not? A shy whale that doesn't want to show itself.
It's shy because it's small, but I'm sure it's pretty.
Over to you! We're coming!
It's all right. You can let go. Whoa. You all right?
Yeah, fine. I just don't like water much, that's all.
Listen, I'm sorry I lied to you. I thought that Amicia and Hugo might die, and I was scared.
Forget it. It's all behind us now. But anything that takes my fancy at the castle is mine, alright?
Fair enough.
What were you saying?
Things for grown-up ears. Alright, let's keep going.
So grown up is. There are a few things we need to collect in here. Always collect everything as much as you can. My inventory appears to be full. Well, rocks are really not in a plentiful supply, so you must make sure that you use them wisely.
Ah, closed. Not for long. Make some room.
It's able to
Open.
everything. Incredible.
Ugh. There you go. Of course. I hadn't missed them a bit.
That's
What is this place anyway?
It's... No, it can't be. I have to see this from closer up. That pit.
What, Lucas?
It's a defense system.
Like a castle.
Like a rat trap. Protecting something.
And? How does it work?
Easy. The braziers push the rats towards the pit and they get trapped there.
Could be useful.
Who built it? What's the matter?
That hanging brazier can slide the length of the trench.
Lucas!
That one, the other way, and...
Slow down!
It's really pretty as well. I quite like it. Loads of pretty images in here. It's important to find that. That was not realized.
Yeah, go on! Into the pit! We have to get to the other side. Alright, come on.
Oh, I see. We can go through here.
Don't move, I'll be right back. All right, be quick.
It's all right. You can come.
I'm right behind you.
Come, I'll get you up.
All right.
Taking nice photographs. Okay. There are a few things to collect by the looks of it. Yeah, not too many. Just cord. That's not it. What is it? Can't believe I got enough materials for anything. Kept collecting literally whatever I could find from the very beginning of the game. Some rocks.
Do you think we could get that down?
Well spotted.
The drawbridge!
All right, I'll take care of the door. Come on! Cross over, you two.
Oh, there's something else to collect in there. Not enough materials. Oh, fair enough. So where do we go from here? Let's see. That lever needs to be pulled. Light up.
Oh, there's a lot of bloody rats.
That's really cool as well. Loads of pretty images in here, one better than another. It's the fact. No, I actually want to. That's quite good.
You can't fault their system. Very efficient.
Perfect. Let's go.
Oh, I see. Let's go back.
I'll go first.
Yes?
Another door. Maybe it's the right one. I just hope there are no rats behind it. Melly, need a little help here. On my way. Come on! I'm starting to get fed up of all these doors.
Oh, look at this.
We found it! The castle!
Whoa. It really exists.
It really does exist. Looks a bit like this,
Chateau d'Ambrage. It's amazing.
I had a moment of doubt, but that's the sort of alchemist's legend I like. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Let's take a closer look.
I don't see how.
Whoa! Did you see that?
The lightning bolt. They're afraid of lightning. Let's drop now. Run! This is crazy. Never again.
A building. Unbelievable. People used to live here.
We're very high up.
Don't worry, Hugo.
It's far away.
Too far to get there. This is it. Come on, come on.
Oh, should have been lighting up this.
It's
Okay.
far away.
Too far to get there in one go. This is it. Come on, come on. That should help. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Come on, we're gonna make it. Shit. I'll give you a hand.
Right.
Is everyone all right? Did we make it? Really?
It's amazingly suspenseful, I have to
We're
say.
here.
Really,
Look at it.
suspense really grows as you have those other characters joining us, because you really feel for them.
Chateau d'Ambrage.
She also has a brother. We don't know where her
It's
brother
even bigger
is.
from here.
Let's get in. Come on.
Certainly one of the best games to come out of last years, that's certain.
Whoa!
Incredible.
That tower over there. It's the living quarters. It must be several centuries old.
It looks like it's dry, but there's a pit in the way.
It's full of rats. It's another trap.
There has to be another way to get through.
It's open.
She's able to crack any lockpick. That's extraordinary. I need her in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Really, some really tricky lockpicks.
They all decided to meet here, it seems.
Look, a brazier. Let's see if I can light it.
So we can get the rats to move.
Lucas, Hugo, stay out of the rain. We'll open up a path to the tower.
All right. Come, Hugo.
Ready, Melly? As long as we get them out of the way.
Maybe that's sufficient.
Come on. The siege of Chateau d'Ambrage. 2 girls versus thousands of rats. This battle will go down in history. Look, they're moving.
Nice, where do we go? Oh. Look at them! Look at them. That is really, really cute. Whilst we're labouring away, our chaps are having a chat and hiding from the rain. Found the perfect shelter.
Wait for me here. I'm waiting. Come on, it's all right. After you.
We need to get to the ladder, I think, don't we? As fast as we can go. This is the only way. It's not a ladder. I can't pick it up. Come up this way. I don't know
you. Great, I feel better already. I'm going to need Melly to push that. Hey, look at that!
Oh!
Stay here, all right?
Very well.
You can come now.
Of course.
The brazier's coming back by itself. Melly, can you get to me?
I'm coming! Can't wait to get up there. Look
That's
at them.
good.
Swarming like nobles at the king's court.
But it's our castle.
The boys are gonna be leisurely waiting in there. Well, that's pretty good. They're safe.
Right, those ones have to be driven into the pit too. And of course, they're on the wrong side of the brazier. I'm gonna have to go down and see what's there.
All right, I'll cover you with the brazier.
Crazy. I'm have to get there. I must have gone the wrong way. That's all I can say. It's true.
I'm putting my life in your hands, you know.
All in a day's work, milady. Whenever you're ready.
Stay here, I'll be quick.
I'll wait for you.
Good, the coast is clear.
Right.
Can you take care of it?
All right. Wow!
All right.
It could do with a bit of grease.
Would you rather be down here?
I'm fine. I'm just warming up. I'm at the end. What do you see?
More braziers! I can get up on the ramparts.
Go on then.
We're going to make it. Hugo will be safe. We'll all be safe.
Crazy in there, so
Melly, I'm clearing the outer area. They're coming your way.
All right. There are so many of them. We'll never clear a path that way.
Right, we need to clear the whole courtyard.
Let's get on with it then. I'm already soaked anyway.
That's the end. Yeah.
There you go! Into the pits with you!
Yes! Perfect!
Well, that's done. The last sector now. I have to get back to the ladder. There are still rats down there. I'm going to need the brazier.
All right, here we go again.
Have you done it?
Yes. Are you all right, Hugo?
I'm fine, but I hear you shouting.
Don't worry, the storm will drown out our voices. Soon we'll all get to see the tower.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah, we need to get rid of the rats. They need to all go.
Whenever you want.
Climb up. I'll help you.
Yeah. The bridge. We'd better lower it.
Oh.
And so, Misia the Amazon and Melly the Stealthy conquered the Chateau d'Ombrage.
You've read too many books.
I...
Come on. We still have to clean up the area down there. We're going to need the brazier from the ramparts. I'll cover you with this one.
All right, I'm going down.
So it's not this one. Where is that?
What is it?
Nothing. It's just a crappy old lever.
Melly, you always know the right thing to say.
It's going to be all right. It's your castle. You have a connection.
Our castle. Imagine, we could all live here together.
I'm more of a Stella girl, you know.
How am I going to get up there?
You'll need a ladder.
But the damn rats are everywhere.
I don't know, Amicia the Amazon. Tell them a story.
Oh, very funny.
Amicia, stop daydreaming. I need you to send me the brazier back.
Yes, I'm working on it.
chaos over here! I'm going to need you!
I'm coming!
Alright, here we go again.
This is how you conquer a castle.
This is how you get sick.
No, not in my version of the story.
Well, this is tricky. There's lots of bits of mini puzzles in here. But no man. So where's she gone now? See where she went. She. I don't see any, man. Where is she? Have a look again. See where's the map? Okay. Doesn't seem to connect. Can't actually walk through here.
Closed.
time to get out of here. Stuck. That's right.
Come on.
We start.
We still have to clean up the area down there. We're going to need the brazier from the ramparts. I'll cover you with this one.
All right, I'm going down.
So watch out. Really keep an eye on her. So, she's going to go.
What is it?
Nothing, it's just a crappy old lever.
Melly, you always know the right thing to say.
It's going to be alright. It's your castle. You have a connection.
Our castle. Imagine, we could all live here together.
I'm more of a Stella girl, you know.
How am I going to get up there?
You'll need a ladder.
But the damn rats are everywhere.
I don't know, Amicia the Amazon. Tell them a story.
Oh, very funny.
We'll need the ladders. Oh, wow.
Amicia, stop daydreaming. I need you to send me the brazier back.
Yes, I'm working on it.
That's brought chaos over here. I'm going to need you.
I'm coming.
All right, here we go again.
This is how you conquer a castle.
This is how you get sick.
No, not in my version of the story.
Shall I work this time? Some sticks.
Come on. We still have to clean up the area down there. We're going to need the brazier from the ramparts. I'll cover you with this one.
All right, I'm going down. What is it?
Nothing, it's just a crappy old lever.
Melly, you always know the right thing to say.
It's going to be all right. It's your castle. You have a connection.
Our castle. Imagine, we could all live here together.
I'm more of a Stella girl, you know?
How am I going to get up there?
You'll need a ladder.
But the damn rats are everywhere. Very funny.
Everyone needs to go all the way back. After that.
That's brought chaos over here. I'm going to need you.
I'm coming.
All right, here we go again.
This is how you conquer a castle.
This is how you get sick.
No, not in my version of the story. That's what the pit's for.
What is to do? Nothing. That's wasted. Well, I'm stuck. I'm not sure what to do next, so I need to scratch my head, take a break, and consider what to do. So just bear with me. I'll have to take a short break. It's maybe not a couple of hours already. And then once I come back, we'll try to work out what the solution is to this puzzle. Stay with us. We'll be back in 5.
readied themselves to recover what was rightfully theirs. A home!
Stop it!
Come on, I'm sure there's a cellar for you here somewhere.
Amicia, it's not that simple. You don't know me.
All right, I understand.
Just trying to find out what to do next. I've been stuck in here for a little while and hoping that this perhaps is a way forward. We need to see.
No, no, no! Loose the dragons!
Come on, back off, you bastards! Retreat before Amicia the Amazon and Melly the Fury!
What? Melly the Fury?
I told you you didn't know me.
Looks like I cracked it after all. It did take me a little while.
We did it! We pushed them back!
Take a nice screenshot of this, which will capture or immortalize the struggle that I had to go through. Just like everyone else. Oh, that's very pretty. Very pretty. We want that as well. Really pretty.
The castle saved our lives.
Yes, Laurentius was right.
To celebrate our victory, would you mind if we get out of the rain, please?
Right, to the tower!
So finally, we found a way. But there are a few tricky bits in the
Come
game.
over to the fire and warm up.
It's huge.
We'll have time to explore tomorrow. This is our home now.
That's probably the end of the chapter, so that's cool. At least we were able to reach the castle. Oh, I got an achievement. Alright. Part before us. We completed the chapter number 7. Ahoy, chapter number 8. Okay. It's not too bad. In every chapter you'll have a hurdle, so beware if you're doing it. And I was just looking for some signs, you know, an area where there was a mark or there was something telling us where we need to go, and I realized there was some chalk both on the crates as well as on the wall, and I thought that's just about the only thing that is giving me some indication where to go. So fortunately I was able to get up and complete. But otherwise it was difficult. It's hard to know what to do in that situation. I like this image as well. I like taking loads of screenshots because, you know, they're very useful if you want to be building a community or if you want to connect with other people who are doing the same game. And they're automated in here, so I can get them all on Xbox Live straight away.
You're having a bad dream.
Are you awake already?
Yes, I found lots and lots and lots of things. Come and see. You'll really like them.
Yeah, it's a very pretty one as well.
Come on, come on.
What's that noise?
Come on,
It's Lucas. Follow me. You'll see.
Right.
we need to go underground.
This will wake me up.
That's pretty.
Hopefully.
Down here!
No. Too much sulfur. The sun dominates the moon instead of complementing it.
Lucas!
Oh,
Because he's
there.
busy.
Sleep well?
Not a wink. This laboratory's in bad shape, but it inspired me. I'm on the brink of completing the great work, and you can help me.
Oh, yes. What do we have to do?
Amicia, I need the file.
Amicia will help.
On the left-hand table.
All right.
And me. What can I do?
We need light for the last step. Hugo, go get a candle.
I can do that.
Hugo, get the
Oh,
candle.
that must be it.
Here.
Here, anything else?
Yes. A concentrated laurel sap. It's just behind me.
I'll get it.
What's a great work? Can I eat it?
It is the elixir that will illuminate your path. A beacon for the bearer of the macula. It came to me during the night.
Here.
Good. So, the angel's tear, the pinnacle of alchemy.
The elixir.
Wow! The great work.
It wasn't supposed to do that.
It doesn't...
That looks pretty.
matter, Lucas. Perhaps we should let you rest, right, Hugo?
Well done, Lucas. You're a sorcerer. Amicia, come on.
I'm
You're
coming.
Sorcerer, Lucas. Well done. Need to follow Hugo to ramparts, but at the same time, I think there is still some inventory here. Stuff to be collected, so we better have a look. Because I used all my materials for various potions there. Because really the items you collect are really fairly scarce, and you've got to be collecting everything at all times.
By the way, have you seen Melly?
No?
Maybe she's already gone.
Oh no. I wanted to say goodbye to her.
Melly's gone already, without saying goodbye. I think it's unlikely, she's probably just hiding somewhere. What's Hugo doing? No mischief in here, it's been well behaved. Compared to
Wow.
the orchard.
This castle must have been empty for centuries.
Must have been.
Wow.
Come on, Amicia. Let's both do it.
Having fun, are you? I'm sure the Inquisition are too. Melly! We thought you'd gone. Come on. We need to talk.
We need to talk.
What's the matter? This castle is a ruin. And that's exactly what you need. Whoever built this place really didn't want to be fucked with. Be good and you'll be fine. So, you're going to find Arthur? If I can help, he's my problem. You heard what I heard. Those Inquisition dogs took him to the Bastion. I know where to look. I'll find him.
Amicia, look.
Listen, with Hugo, it doesn't look easy, but believe me, it's worth it. He will save you. They always end up saving us. Even if, you know, brothers, sometimes you just want to kill them.
The symbol is Amicia.
I believe you. Anyway, don't leave without saying goodbye. As if that was my style.
Amicia, please come.
Yes, Hugo, what did you find?
Down there. It's the drawing.
What drawing?
The one in the dining room. I'll show you. Come on.
I'm following you.
Where's Hugo?
Look, it's the same symbols.
You're right. Alchemist coat of arms, maybe?
Have you seen the tree?
The tree?
Come on, over here.
There's a tree somewhere. Let's see. Huh?
Come back. Where are you going?
Butterflies.
You found new friends.
Yes.
Oh, she's gonna give it to Hugo, I think. Or not.
Amicia?
Oh, he's got his as well. That's pretty. Their mothers.
I'm sorry. I'm sick.
No, no, no. Listen, we are going to find a way to cure you.
Wow, that is going to be mightily difficult.
And there's Lucas and Melly now, you know?
Lucas, come see the butterflies.
Looks like someone's having a good time.
Oh, this is awesome! I love the screenshots here in A Plague Tale. Just absolutely terrific. Look at this. You know, as if Christopher Nolan made it himself. Unbelievable. Really wonderful.
It's getting bigger.
Yes. The macula is spreading through his blood. The books say there are several thresholds in the process, and at each threshold, the carrier may be lost.
Just bear with me. I'm getting some messages. I'll have to respond to them.
How much time do we
Just a
have?
second.
Very little. Hugo is nearing the first threshold. My master and your mother were trying to slow the process down.
But how? What were they doing?
They were working on a very complex elixir that would allow him time to prepare.
And do you know how to do it?
I don't have their knowledge, but their work was inspired by a forbidden book, the Sanguinis Itinera.
So perhaps with the book?
I'm afraid
could.
not. The Sanguinis Itinera is dangerous. It is sealed together with other works in the university basement. Just getting there would be near impossible. Suicidal even.
Normally, yes. But if we take advantage of the current chaos, we might have a chance.
I know the place. It's in town not far from where they keep my brother. If you're ready to take that risk, I can help you get in.
Thank you.
Right. I'll get my belongings together. Meet me inside when you want to leave.
In that case, you'll need some equipment. I'll get it ready.
Hugo, I'm really sorry. I need to leave.
Don't worry, I'll stay with Lucas.
Good. I'll be back soon.
Join Melly in the Great Hall to leave with her. Just bear with me, I need to have a very short break. I need to respond to some of the messages that have come in response to some of the requests which I was sending out on Twitter. So I'll be back literally in a couple of minutes. Stay with us and we'll carry on with our adventure. Still about half an hour to go. So yeah, stay with us. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Well, my friends, we'll carry on. We need to follow Melly, and we need to, well, we'll try to get into that university, I think.
At last. All right, come on.
Here. And one last thing. Laurentius told me once that there are roses scattered along the path to the book, so keep your eyes open.
Roses. All right, we will.
Oh, we've got that as well. That's a very short chapter, really chapter 9. A bit strange, that was anecdotal. There's literally nothing much for us to do in there. In the shadow of ramparts, let's see what happens there. Altogether there's 17 chapters, so we are, I guess, almost halfway through. And so far so good, absolutely amazing adventure game. With lots of things to do, with some hurdles, beautiful graphics.
The first
and
rule
most
of survival is hidden between the legs. Wouldn't the head be quicker? You're way too soft. Shh, there are the town ramparts.
Most importantly, we really feel for the characters. And that's fundamental for this sort of game. When you feel for the characters, you really experience everything on a completely different, greatly heightened level. And that's exactly what I've been having here since I got in first.
What's that crowd on the bridge? It's the townsfolk. They're being evacuated. Let me guess. The bite's here. Exactly. And where there's the bite, you'll also...
The bites. That's of the greatest concern to everyone in there.
The Inquisition. Aren't you the smart one?
Terrible, really, to know that you've got everything against you.
No. Did you know him? A thief. I used to work with him. He was gifted. So that's the punishment for stealing. Death. I don't want to find Arthur with that kind of collar. Come on. Let's go.
Medieval punishment. Where do we go from here? Through the door.
Over to you. I'll open this.
To
Then I'll
lock
go
the
take care
gates
of
again.
Arthur. All right. So, where will I find the university? It's the big building at the other end. You can't miss it. Do you think we'll see each other again? I hope so. You owe me. Shit. That means you're not allowed to die. I'll do my best. There you go. Go on. Get going.
Okay.
Good luck. You too.
The city folk. They know they'll die if they stay here, but you think they'll leave of their own accord? Come on, get a move on. We have to get the last ones out.
Don't worry, we're almost done. The city's ours. We're going to be able to speed up operations.
Those bastards. What are they doing?
Let's see. Can she just peep in a bit or not? No, not really. Which is actually better. We don't have to be peeping in, otherwise we could be discovered, and that is what we've got to avoid at all costs. This is a stealthy game. It's very similar to Splinter Cell. You know, the basic concept is just avoiding and hiding. And I can tell you that everyone who likes staying Battle Royale and looters and shooters may not be that keen on the game, but it's a style that I'm particularly attached to, so I'm very happy with everything I've seen so
Wow.
far. Very good.
Over there. That must be the university.
Must be
All that
nice.
light. I don't like this.
To me to reach the university, so
Right.
lengthy.
It's a way off. But you can do this. Here we go.
Assassin's Creed style quest, you know. Can we jump? No, we need to go through the corridors, and there will be loads of dangers out there.
Hey, you in
Better
there?
smarten up.
This is your last warning before we drag you out on your ass!
All right, then. We are just getting our stuff together.
Bloody bourgeois.
Best avoid it in here.
Careful.
Last call! By order of the Grand Inquisitor Vitalis, martial law is in force, and the city under the control of the Inquisition.
Even the rats.
Any people who choose to remain will be arrested and executed.
Martial law. Unbelievable. Why now?
Let's get through that quick.
Hey, stop! You're going nowhere!
You probably know what I've done wrong. There was that torch in there to be lit, and I didn't do it. That one there. Okay, wait for him to be gone. And, we need to go the other way.
Nothing to report.
Okay. Gone.
What was that? Over there.
Hey, you there! Don't move! Where do you think you're...
Maybe that's not the right way at all. Maybe we need to go elsewhere. No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be right. We probably need to sneak in from behind him more than anything else. guards.
What's that then?
Hey! Don't move! Do not move! You there! Don't move! I know you're there.
Oh, I need to jump over.
Right, stop. Haven't seen or heard anything for ages.
That's alright.
Will you just bugger off and leave me in peace? Get out! Fuck. You go and see if you can nick stuff with all these rats around your feet.
You wanna keep it down a bit? You know what Lord Nicholas does to looters.
The Scarlet Monk is tucked up warm in the bastion, and everyone else is doing the same as me. I'm gonna have a look at the other room.
You do that. Leave me out of your plundering.
Few options in here. Let's see if I can succeed with this. For this, I will need some wood, I think, in order to get through. Because otherwise the rats are going to get me. He's not going to wake up. I need some light. On the other hand, maybe something to light up in there. What's this? It's for diversion. You realise what that was? It was eating a guard. Didn't bother. But you've got to practice in order to do those kind of consecutive shots. You know, the one that is knocking out his helmet and then eliminating him. I've done reasonably well.
How are we gonna move on this stuff?
But what about that things?
You saw what they do to people? We have to leave if the Inquisition takes us. Shit! Rats! Leave it there! Come back later!
is everywhere
Rats
like
are
this.
swarming from everywhere. So very careful. This is very much like Assassin's Creed. Need a bit of light. No, it's not going to be doing much good, I'm afraid. Where do we need to go then? This way maybe? Better pick up one of those sticks, just in case there was a need. Let's see. Yeah, the trouble is, you don't have the map in there, so I don't know where you actually need to go.
I don't know where I am. But at least I'm still alive.
She's reading my mind.
Get in there! Stay put and keep quiet!
What's going on?
No! He's my husband!
He was your husband. It's all over for him now, so get lost!
Not by myself. I can't leave without him.
Shut up! You heard of martial law? Wanna die before he does?
Oh my goodness.
And contagious.
That sounds dreadful. Well, you can see what's going on in there. Tyranny.
Get out of here! Listen to him! Fuck off! Now!
Oh, Lord! Lord!
Oh, I'm tired of
God.
this bullshit. I didn't sign up for this.
You get it, really.
I need to keep those rats busy.
Pick up my stick. It's a bit silly.
That hanged man. Oh, if only I can get him down.
No, I need something. Not sure I can climb. Let's see. It's possible if it is. Oh no, it isn't, so that's really slightly dodgy. Replay that. Well, not really, because we are being brought back here. There's no materials for us. Sadly so. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else we can pick up? That. Something there. Well, what do you know?
Sorry.
That's an easy What's up?
Hey, where's the hanged man?
Oh no. Oh,
That
when will it stop?
those fucking rats are there already to eat him. Well, there has to be something I can pinch around here. Hey! Nothing.
Coming this way, is it? It's been dissolved. But then, where do we need to go from here? Oh yeah, okay. Well, fair enough. This is a way out, obviously.
They've all been executed.
You shouldn't even be there.
But why? Why did you do that? He was a good boy.
Your son is here because he disobeyed orders.
He was scared and ran off. We were about to leave anyway.
That's enough. You see all these bodies? That's called discipline. Without
Too many rats under there.
the them rats.
I can't get through without distracting them.
All the chaos. I should have rescued. Go pray for your son. And while you're at it, pray the Inquisition get you out of here too.
Oh. Need some wooden sticks, some branches. Can't see any of them here. Which is well annoying. Cats and mouse would be the best description. Oh, Jaden is here. Hello, Jaden. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Maybe I
Thanks
could
very
get
much
one of those
for
hanged
joining us
bodies
and
down.
For watching our Plague Tale Innocence stream here today. We were to do Red Dead, but they discontinued with its presence on Xbox Game Pass, so we carried on with Plague Tale, and so far so good. Very enjoyable, very atmospheric, eerie adventure game, which has also elements of survival and horror, and I've been
That
really
one.
enjoying it. It's been
The chain doesn't look very solid.
yeah, that's true. So what we need to do is is that rocks? Yeah. Feed the rats first.
Right. Stay calm. Oh, it's sticky. Ugh.
It's the same thing there, but looks of it. Well, first of all, we'll try to illuminate that torch. See whether that will help.
Worth it. That's enough.
Right, so this is successful. They should be eating him. And then I need to go out here. And I jumped right into these rats. Which is just too bad. Okay.
That sound. About the name. Bastard. You're the ones behind. Hey. Good intruders around here.
That's too bad. But, there is a solution to this.
That noise. That's enough. It's over. You'll hurt less if you don't.
So that is what I wanted to do initially. Sticks. So this will be useful. I don't even have a minute to just through the door. It's not likely. Okay, I need to see whether there is a way. No, so none of the doors are accessible. Okay, so where do we need to go? This way? No? So we come from that end. He's just climbing up the wall, let's see. Let's explore this. That's dreadful. We need to find come from there. Come from there. No use, really. So we've all gone from here. I need to go back there, haven't I? It's possible. So, then go in here.
What's that under my... Whoa! Don't look. Don't look.
I must stay true to my faith. I must stay true to my faith. Remember the scriptures. Right, look. I did hear something over there. Hey, you there! I'm gonna...
No, that box in there was in my line of sight. That caused me this problem. What we'll do is we'll actually neutralize him first. Anything else? So that's alright. There's nothing to collect in there. Alright. I'm doing reasonably well.
I made it. Oh, but I'll never forget this smell.
I made it. Well, that's astonishing. The environment here is similar to the one in Vampire.
The university.
Game.
See? Keep going.
Straight ahead. Vampire is... well, it does have some elements which are similar with rats and most importantly with
The
vampires.
cemetery. It's on the way.
But it's the atmosphere of the old town in
really
here
don't
that
want to go
reminds me
through
of
there.
it. Looks like I will have to go there.
Locked. If only Melly was here. Come on, there has to be another way to get in.
Look at this. Goslow.
The Inquisition must have put it here. Looks like it pivots. Huh, clever. The Grand Inquisitor doesn't do things by halves.
Okay, so there's plenty of materials and everything. Nice work desk as well. We need to see whether there there's anything up there.
Come on, mate. Give me a few coins at least.
No!
Must have something. Something worthwhile. Everyone's got a bit of treasure.
Come on, Amicia. Do something. Come on.
Hey! What the heck?
That'll teach you.
Well, that was very easy. We knew that this would be a good way to trick him.
Not bad.
Finally, we've got
Not bad at all.
something extra in there. My pocket is bigger, which means I can be doing a few more things there.
No!
Really, I need to see whether you have something else with crafting. Signifier, I can craft. Okay. Alchemist, look at this. Got my achievement. Got about 3 or 4 achievements so far today, so that's pretty good. Alright, so that's sorted. And then we need to go up. Where is the ladder? And then find a way through. Just probably need to double check some messages that have come in.
A window. Perfect. Let's get out of here.
Magister, the Episanguis. Let's see.
Perfect.
If I may be so bold, we know it comes from those rats, but what's it for?
We call this odorous.
Whoa.
Oh. That is just one of the effects of the episanguis, when we mix it with sulfur. But that's not what we are interested in.
But, so why don't we let our units use it, eh? It could...
It is too precious! Each episanguis crystal must be kept for our project. Particularly as, in this form, it has been the source of some, how should I say, regrettable accidents. Deliver it to the Bastion. That is enough for today.
Regrettable accidents?
Imagine you spill some on your feet. You'd have to do your patrol on your ass.
Well, my dear friends,
What's that? I need to see this.
we've come to the end of our broadcast for today. Thanks very much for watching A Plague Tale: Innocence. We'll carry on with our adventure tomorrow from 2 o'clock PM as usual. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a lot of fun, really, with all the adventures that our friends have been entertaining. We managed to flee the Inquisition, we evaded the rats, we managed to get near the university, and then there will be plenty of more to follow. So, thanks for watching and thanks for being here with us today. See you all tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and I wish you a very, very good afternoon.